You say, I play.
Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, a brand new series for the channel, You Say, I Play. Something that I've been meaning to do for quite some time, where basically I get you to write me an army list and I am going to play it on the table, just to mix things up in my battle reports. And this is going to be the video, like the information video as such for the series. So if in the future someone sees one of my You Say I Play videos, they can refer back to this one to get all the information. Okay, so obviously I do battle reports on my channel, usually about once a week, which is how often I play. And I only really play a very limited amount of people. I play my buddy who has Blood Angels and Orcs, so they only generally plays his Blood Angels. I play my son who has his Space Marines and his Dark Angels. We have another buddy which he's a police officer, so he doesn't play very often, but he has his Grey Knights army which he plays sometimes. And then my friend's nephew, he plays Ultramarines. He plays occasionally but not very often. So I have quite a limited amount of players that I play, and I suppose over the years, where obviously I've had my YouTube channel, we've sort of gone in different directions with our armies, our play styles, etc. Let's say, and things are getting a little bit repetitive. Let's face it. I win quite a lot of the games that I play. At one point, me and my buddy used to always have really good close games, but things have changed a little bit now. Like I said, we've gone in different directions. So I want to change things up, and I've been thinking about doing this for quite some time. I have tried a few things in the past to even the playing field as such. And if you remember, about a year ago I did the bingo list, where I randomly rolled a dice and selected units that I would play. That was my alternative idea to this idea, but now it's time for this idea. So what I want you to do is I want you to write me an army list. Now I'm going to run through roughly the units that I've got, so you get an idea, because obviously, just not the table. Obviously I'm going to have to have the units to be able to play them. But the idea is that you make me a list to play, and I will play it. Now, it doesn't. You can make any type of list that you want. The only restrictions that I ask is that I would like it to be bound, battle forged. So that's the first restriction. And ideally, I'm looking for 2,000 point lists, because that's generally how many points we play. We can play other points, we do play 1750, 1500, but I don't want to have to keep changing the points level that we play every time with my buddy, so we can have like a fixed amount. So let's say 2,000, and I can obviously readjust if I need to, but yeah, let's say 2,000, and it's got to be a bound army. Those are the restrictions. I'm going to use this idea, your lists, to challenge myself. And on top of that, what I want to do is I want to take your lists and make a video about your list, and run through your list, and from a tactical point of view, make suggestions on the unit choices that I would change maybe, or if I think they're good or I think they're bad, how I'm going to use them on the table, how I'm going to use the whole army on the table. And I think it'll be a fun series, like a learning series almost. And ultimately I want to challenge myself on the table. So you can make your list either a balanced list, or you can make it like a bad list. I'm happy either way. You can make the worst list that you can make. The only restriction obviously is I've got to have the models to do that. So you can make any list that you like. Once you made your list, you can email it to me, IDICBeer@gmail.com, or you can do a Google Plus private message and message it to me. Now, depending on how many lists I get through, I'll obviously, I can't promise I will do every list. If I get like 200 lists, obviously I'm not going to be able to play them all, but I will play a select amount and review the lists. I won't be reviewing the list from the point of view of saying, oh, you put this down, you shouldn't have done that. When I'm reviewing the list, it's like from a fun side of things, and also, like I said, maybe learning side of things, so that other people can watch me review that list and maybe learn from it. So I have my first list in already, which is a balanced list. which I've got here to review, which I'm going to do in another video. But first of all, I need to run over the units that I've got. Now, I'm thinking to restrict this probably to 2 armies, either my Tyranids or my Necrons, because A, I have the most amount of units, and B, all of the units are pretty much painted, with the exception of the Necron Tesseract Vault, which I've just finished building. So let's run over the units that I have for you to choose from. So we'll start off with Tyranids. I've just got the codex here just as a little reminder in case I forget what I've got. So HQ wise, Hive Tyrant, I've got 2. One is fixed with wings, the other one can be wings or walking. And the Swarm Lord, the walking one I can make into the Swarm Lord as well. So basically I've got 2 models. They can both have wings. One can have wings, the other one could be walking, and the other one could be either the Swarm Lord or a Tyrant. I have 3 Tyrant Guard. I have Old One Eye. I have 1 Turbigon. I have a Tyranid Prime, and I have a Death Leaper, who also doubles up as a Lictor. Troops, warriors, I have I think 12 warriors. Gene Stealers, I'm wanting to say I've got 60. I know I've got 50 Gene Stealers, but it's either 50 or 60. Termagants, I've got at least 60. I think I might have 80. Sorry for the vagueness. If you make a list and I haven't quite got the units, I'll just email you back, say can you just change that, I haven't got that unit, so don't worry too much. Hormagaunts, I've got 40. Ripper Swarms, I've got 1 unit. I've got 10 Rippers. The Hive Guard, I've got 1 unit of 3. Lictors, I've got a unit of 3, bearing in mind one of those doubles up as the Death Leaper. I have 3 Zoanthropes, one of those is the Neurothropes. I have 2 Venomthropes. Don't have an Horsebrex. Pyrovores, I have 3 Biovores that can double up as Pyrovores if you really want me to play them. Fast Attack, Shrike, I have 8 Shrike. Ravener, I have 1 Brood of 6. I don't have a Red Terror. Sky Slasher Swarm, I could use Rippers for. Fast Attack, I have 20 Gargoyles. I have a Harpy and a Hive Crone, but only one model is magnetised, so you can only choose one or the other. Spore Mine Cluster, I have loads of Spore Mines. A Carnifex, I have 2 Carnifexes. But I do have Old One Eye, so if you want me to take 3 Carnifexes, I can take Old One Eye as a Carnifex. Biophors, I have 3. Trigon and Morlocks, I have 3 models, and they're all magnetised, so you can choose either 3 Trigons or 3 Morlocks or a mixture, but I can't take more than 3. Obviously the Trigon Prime as well. Exocrine I don't have, and the Tyrannofex I don't have. Drop pods I have 3 completed in the new design, and I have the Toxocrine which doubles up as a Maleceptor as well. So that's what I got for Nids. So have a quick drink. So for Necrons, that's hot. For Necrons I have pretty much any HQ because I can just proxy stuff. I've got loads of different style cryptics. I've got lots of Lords, and I've got some custom models, so no problem there. I have 2 Destroyer Lords. So yeah, all the characters, no problem at all, I can do any of those. Command Barge, I've got 2. They do double up as Annihilation Barges though, so remember that. Warriors, I have 60 Necron Warriors. Immortals, I have 20 Immortals. Light Guard I can use, I've got 10 Pariahs, extended for those. Death Marks, I have 7 Death Marks at the moment. But if you're not using the Pariahs for something else, I can use Pariahs as Death Marks. Flayed Ones, I have 60. Praetorians, again, I don't have the models, but I can use the Pariahs as Praetorians. Triarch Stalker, I have 1. The Nightbringer, I have 1. The Deceiver, I have 1. A Night Scythe, I have 1, and that's magnetised for Doom Scythe. Ghost Arcs, I have 2. They're magnetised for Doom Scythes. Wraiths, I have 12. Scarab Swarms, I have 63. 63 bases. Tomb Blades, I have a unit of 5. Destroyers, I have 9 Destroyers. Heavy Destroyers, I have 3. Tomb Spiders, I have 6. The Doom Scythe, like I said, I've got, but it's magnetised with the Night Scythe. Monoliths, at this moment in time I only have 1. Another one coming, I haven't built it yet. Annihilation Barge, like I said, I've got 2, but they double up as the Command Barge. Same with the Doom Scythes. Transcendent Catan, I have, yes, I've got the one from the Vault, but I've also got another one, my own one that I made up. The Tesseract Vault, obviously, I haven't got painted yet, so I can't use that. Same with the Obelisk. I do have Imatech, and that's it. I do have the Forge World Pylon, but I think I want to keep that out of this because I want to keep it basic, just from the standard codex. So that's the models that I've got. So hopefully there's a good selection there for you to come up with a list. As bad as you want to make it, as balanced as you want to make it, whatever. I'm happy just to be challenged. Honestly, I don't mind losing. You know, I enjoy the game so much. I'm happy whether I win or lose, to be fair. But let's face it, I've had a bit of a run lately. Apart from when I played Ace Face and I lost to him, I haven't lost a game in a long time. Certainly a one-on-one game anyway. So I'm really looking forward to this, to challenging myself. I love using units, which I'm not that great anyway, because it's always fun just trying to make them work on the table. I think I get that from watching all of Fritz's videos. And that's why I've got so many flayed ones, because I bought those when they were rubbish in the codex. Of course now they're good, but you know where I'm coming from. Okay, so that is it. I really look forward to seeing your lists, running over your list in separate videos, and eventually having a battle report up on my channel with your list. So hopefully that's injected something different to my battle report side of the channel. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you will enjoy it too. And like I said, I look forward to your lists. Thanks for watching.